Well, the House Veterans Affairs Committee is going to meet tonight on the VA scandal amid new allegations that VA officials were threatening reprisals against workers who dared to speak out. Fox News has obtained a, quote, stand down email that was sent by VA leadership, and it was warning employees that they needed to stop communicating any bad news about the VA regarding the probe into delayed care for our veterans. Big news this morning on this. Peter Doocy's live with more on these revelations. So, Peter, when were these VA employees told that they needed to stop talking?
Martha, it was June 4th, more than a month after initial reports about as many as 40 veterans dying waiting for care in Phoenix had bubbled up to the surface. That's when the Deputy Undersecretary of Veterans Affairs, Janet Murphy, wrote this, quote, "Please immediately stand down on any further communications with stakeholders, delegation members, and others regarding the access audit, wait lists, and accelerating care initiative." Now, those instructions stood for 6 days. Then on June 10th, there was an about face and new guidance with this, quote, let me clarify and add to my earlier message. Communication with stakeholders, including veterans, veterans service organizations, the media, Congress, and state and local officials, remains a top priority. The acting VA Secretary Sloan Gibson explains that he wants information put out as fast as possible. He just also wants it to be accurate. Martha.
So what's the reaction to these new emails from people on the Hill?
The chairman of the Veterans Affairs Committee, Jeff Miller, thinks these emails prove the VA is breaking the law.
Any memo that comes out of the central office that instructs people not to talk to members of Congress, to give him the information that they are asking for, is obstruction.
And vets are saying they think this shows that the people in charge of their care are most concerned with PR.
If you're running a facility, you want a message that's coherent, and you don't run employees going all over the place with what they're saying and doing. However, in this case, what we're seeing is not about messaging. We're talking about covering themselves up and covering up wrongdoing. And so there's a difference.
Two things to watch on the Hill today. The president's nominee for VA Secretary Robert McDonald is going to meet with the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee Chairman Bernie Sanders. Then tonight, a House hearing about systemic problems ID'd by whistleblowers, including the lack of protections at the VA for those whistleblowers. Martha?
All right. We'll see. Peter, thank you very much.